Hey, good morning, good evening. This is Sharon. I'm a soul whisperer. Thanks for stopping by my channel. A soul whisperer means that I help to reconnect you to your heart. I help you to feel empowered, to stand in your truth, to find your soul purpose. What is it that your soul desire is, your purpose, your mission for being here on earth at this time. We've all incarnated to be here at this time for a specific reason. We've chosen to be here. So what is the reason that you're here? But more than that, with these videos that I'm doing now, I really want to, and my meditations, I really would like to be helping you along this path, this spiritual path. It's not always easy. It is, as they say in the yogi world, it's like peeling the onion. We're constantly removing layers so that we can discover who we are, and we're constantly evolving. So those onion layers are constantly or continuously shedding away. We're shedding away the layers that no longer serve us. And some of us have many, many layers that need to be looked at and gradually shed away. And the journey is as long as the journey is. There is no timeline for it. So your awakening, your journey is unique to you. So, and again, that's why I feel very privileged to do this work and to share these messages with you, because it is so unique, and I meet so many beautiful people, and to see the joy that comes from people when they shed through, they receive the awakening of understanding why things have unfolded, why things happen the way that they did. It's very heart expanding for me. It's a really beautiful journey, and I'm very grateful to be here and to be able to share with you what I can. And as I've said before, I try to be an open vessel, so it's not necessarily my words, it's my guidance coming through. My Charlie's coming through. Yes, Charlie. My Charlie cat. He's a very sweet boy. He loves lots of attention. I think he wants his breakfast. Today I really want to talk about the 1111 Gateway. So yesterday, being Saturday the 11th of November, was the 1111 portal. Now, these gateways and portals that happen, we had one in August, which was the 888, and that's quite significant because 8 is infinity symbol. When you flip it on its side, it's the symbol of infinity. And there are other significant portals that happen throughout the year, but the 8-8 Lions Gate and the 11-11 Gateway are probably the two most significant. Some people say the 12-12 is also quite significant, but for me, I think the 8-8 and the 11-11 are the most significant ones that continue to happen year on year. So the 1111 portal is a time of activation. It's a time for awakening. It's a time for the energies of the 1111 are inviting you to manifest your deepest desires, your dreams, your aspirations, to be consciously on this path. So a couple days either side, that's kind of a bit fluid, but I say a couple days before and a couple days after, the energies are still quite strong. So now is the time to be manifesting. What is it that you want to be bringing through? What is it that you want your life to look like? What is it that you want to be of service to others? How do you want to be of service to others? How do you wish to be on this journey? And I say be because we are human beings, although we tend to do a lot. And it's a reminder for us to step back and be more and do less. So the 1111 is also a master number. So when you walk on this path, one of the indicators that you are becoming conscious is you start to see numbers. And this is not everybody, but for a lot of people, we start to see numbers. Some people see feathers, some people see different things, but a lot of people see numbers. And there's lots of websites that explain what the various different numbers mean. You may look at the clock and see 1111 or 111 or 333 or 444. And they generally are specific messages from ascended masters, archangels, angelic beings, saying that messages such as you are on the right path. The angels are with you here at this time. 333 is the message from the prophet Jesus, and to say that the Christ consciousness is with you. 1111 is really about the activation. So you can look at those numbers yourself, and when you start to see those for yourself, or maybe you already are, but you can look up what the meanings for those are. It's really very powerful time. The 8-8 is the 8th of August, and that's the Lionsgate portal. And that was very significant energies as well. The 1111 is the activation. So if you're on this path and you're questioning, now is a time to go into meditation, sit in nature, be in contemplation and reflection, and allow yourself to just be and see what flows through. Allow yourself to be open in that way. See what flows through for you. Once we start this journey, it's really hard to go backwards. It's challenging with so much conflict going on around us. It's challenging to remain in our heart. But when we step into the fear, and I won't go into this a lot because I talked about this last week, when we go into the fear and out of our heart, then we are going back into that place of feeling stuck because we're just spinning our wheels and we've got no traction. When we stay in our heart, we're able to let go of things that don't serve us. We're able to see things differently. And I'll just leave that at that. The 1111 is also 11th day of the 11th month, is also a significant day because it's Remembrance Day, which I think is also known as Veterans Day. So here in Australia, it is a significant day where we take a moment at 11 a.m. to have a moment of silence to remember all those who fell during World War I and World War II. So it is a significant day of remembrance. But, you know, my most recent past life is in one of those wars. So when I say to you, I choose not to dwell on those things, it's not because of ignorance. It's not because I don't wish to acknowledge. It's not that at all. It's my choice is to be in my heart. And just talking about this now, I can feel the energy of what it was like being back in the war and in the trenches with lots of death and destruction. And that was a whole process that I went through many years ago. We need more light bearers. We need more people to be in their heart and to be light warriors, to stand up and to be in a place of expansion, so that we can be more conscious, so that we can be of service to others, so that we can be empowered for who we truly are. And I feel like this actually sends a message to those who wish to be in conflict, that this is not what we want. So the more of us that stand in our light, we are sending a message that that's not the way forward anymore. We need to evolve through that. I need to so when I get this throat thing, often when I speak with clients, if I get this in my throat, it means something's not being said. So I need to just understand, what is it that I'm not sharing with you that I need to speak. It means I'm not speaking my truth. And sometimes I receive that when I'm with clients. And because I'm here with you today, it means I'm not sharing something with you. I feel that I need to choose my words carefully around these subjects, particularly around the conflict. I know that there are many who believe that we need to take sides in what's currently happening. That is not my belief. That is not my guidance. My guidance is that by choosing sides, we are contributing to what's happening. And of course, if you have family and you're directly linked to that, then you need to choose what's right for you. By choosing sides, we are creating a greater division in the collective. We are creating a conflict in the collective. And the collective is a unison. The collective is one. So a division is not the way that... A division is not what we want to create in the collective. So the collective, I'm being told to explain what the collective is. The collective is your consciousness. The collective is where we all hold our consciousness. So when we are in when we're in a state of fear, self-doubt, anxiety, anger, any of those things that make us feel like we're not in control, that we are spinning, that life is not what we want it to be, when we get into that sort of negative space, and that feeds into the collective. So this is why I say we stay in our place of our heart, so that we can be in a state of positive, it's really a state of love. And that's what feeds into the collective. So the more of us that are in our light, that's what is feeding up through our consciousness into the collective, and therefore the collective then starts to become less of a place of fear. So right now, so many people on this planet are in a state of fear or anger, or distraught because of what's currently happening. So there's a division. But I'm reminded that everything happens the way that it's supposed to. So it's not to be fearful that this is happening. It's not to be concerned that this is happening. We are all on this divine path, and your divine path is unique to you. And you know, the 1111 gateway is really a very beautiful time to be able to bring through this positive energy and to be able to reconnect to yourself, to be able to manifest what it is that you want for yourself, but maybe not just for yourself. What is it that you want for this planet? How is it that you want this planet to be? You can send love out into the collective, into the universe. You can send love and healing to those who are hurting right now, to those who are in a state of fear. Send them love so that they can do their own healing. Because this is what it is. We're all on our own healing journey. Now is the time for us to heal, right? Now is the time for us to heal so that we can become all that we are destined to be. We're destined to be great beings. We're destined to be we're beings of love. We are beings of love. And somewhere along the way, a long time ago, a very long time ago, that got misplaced. And, you know, the world sort of shifted. But we're coming out of that now. So coming out of that is not easy. And the easiest way to progress through this is to focus on you, to focus on yourself. I've been experiencing some really wild dreams lately, which is kind of unusual for me. I don't know if that's connected to the gateway. I've also, yesterday on the 11th, I had this headache, and the headache may well have been that I didn't have enough water, and I may not have eaten enough yesterday. Sometimes I get busy and I don't, but I was trying to lean in to understand why was I having this headache, because the headache was right here. So it was right in my third eye. So I'm wondering if maybe that this energy that's happening, this conflict that's happening, is causing people to shut down their third eye. And I've been called to create a meditation, which is going to be the next meditation I do, which is it is for the third eye, so to activate or to open or clear any debris from the third eye. I'm not quite sure what will come through, but that's been manifesting for a couple of weeks now. So that's actually coming through, and I'll probably record that today or tomorrow. It's a really beautiful time to manifest and to connect to your heart. So really that's what I wanted to share with you, is the 1111 portal, and to remind you to stay in your heart. I know these messages are not for everybody, and certainly, you know, as always, take what you like, what resonates with you, and if things that I share with you don't resonate, that's okay, it's not for you. So these messages are for you if you find that there's a resonance, if you feel yourself in alignment with it, then that's perfect. And with anything that you listen to, there's a lot of information out there on the internet. You know, anything you listen to, choose what resonates, and the rest, you know, leave it. You can, as I said last week, choose what you wish to put into your mind. Choose how you wish to feed your mind. So, happy manifesting. It's a very powerful. It's a very powerful time. So, take some time to be in with yourself and bring in some peace and some love. You might find some of my meditations, perhaps my meditation for removing low vibrations might be helpful at this time, or the Shine Your Light, which I recorded recently. That might be a meditation that you find helpful as well. So I have quite a few different meditations, and obviously I'm recording new ones all the time. So, you know, it's always a pleasure to record these. And as I've said before, they are not scripted. I knew that I was going to talk about the 1111 portal, and that was really it. The rest of it is just me being an open vessel, and you can do that too. You can be an open vessel, because that is your divine right. So don't let anybody tell you differently. Wishing you a beautiful weekend and a beautiful week ahead. Choose wisely, live vibrantly.